Okay, good morning students. Today I am going to perform such of the experiment named indicators. We are using different types of acids and different type of bases to perform this activity. Is it in your syllabus? So from here I am just showing you one of the chemical naming hydrochloric acid. As you know that hydrochloric acid is a very highly reactive acid. Next it is dilute HNO3, nitric acid. This nitric acid is also very highly reactive acid. Now it is in the form of dilute, that means we are mixing HNO3 or nitric acid with some amount of water. Another very highly reactive acid is called sulfuric acid. It is known as the king of acids. Okay, and this is acetic acid. These are available in our laboratories. As you can see that for different activities we use some of the test tubes. Here you can see that sodium hydroxide, one of the highly reactive or strong base. Here it is given potassium hydroxide solutions. As it is given in your book, you might learn each and everything. Now we are using the indicators. As you can see that indicators are there. A natural indicator that is known as blue litmus and that is a red litmus. All these indicators are bought to be in a paper size. So we have to use indicators. In this packet there is a blue indicator, that is blue litmus paper, and these are the red litmus paper. Okay. So today I am going to perform activity. First of all we need to take a test tube. Into this test tube we need to fill up one of the acid. So here I am taking dilute HNO3 or nitric acid. We use a precipitate, taking a little amount of dilute nitric acid and put it into the test tube. In this test tube we are using the indicator. As you can see that it is colorless liquid. It is colorless liquid. So how we identify that it is a acid or it is a base? So we are using first of all a red litmus paper. Whenever we put the red litmus paper into the acid, what will be the change of color? The change of color is there red. That means red litmus paper doesn't change the color in acid. Now we are taking another test tube and takes 2 or 3 drops of dilute HNO3, fill it in a test tube. Now we are taking a blue litmus paper to change the color. This shows indicators. As sir will put the indicator blue litmus paper into the acid, instantly you can see that the blue litmus paper converts into red litmus paper, and this shows that the indicator, which is a litmus paper, red litmus paper doesn't change the color, but blue litmus paper changes the color into acid. Okay students. Next we are going to perform a lab activity with the base. Here you can see that sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide solutions are taken. So now take a test tube, put some drops of potassium hydroxide. When you will take this solution into the test tube, it is a strong base, and put red litmus paper. What can you see? What will happen? The color will change. You can see a red litmus paper instantly change into blue. Again, if we will take a little amount of sodium hydroxide and take a blue litmus paper into it, then what will happen? You can see the change of the color is there. Blue litmus paper doesn't change the color, as it shows that basic solution blue litmus paper is blue, but red litmus paper converts into blue color solution. Here you can see that another thing, whenever we are mixing acid with a base, you can observe that some neutralization reaction is occur. Now I am going to show that how it is neutral and how the reaction is neutralization itself by mixing together acid and base. Here as you can see that in your chapter number 9, acid plus base react to form a neutral salt and water is released. Now you can observe it. Take a test tube and we are taking dilute HNO3 or nitric acid. We will put it into the test tube. Whenever this acid is mixed together with a base, that is a sodium hydroxide base, then the colorless solution which is formed here is neutral. Neutral salt and water is released in this reaction, so it is called neutralization reaction. Now the part is that how we identify that yes, actually the solution becomes neutral in a chemical reaction. So what we have to take? We have to take a red litmus paper. When we keep it into the red litmus solution or neutralization reaction solution, what will happen? Red remains red. There is no change of color. Okay. Then we have to take one of the blue litmus paper. When you will just put it into the another solution, mixing together acid and base, the blue litmus paper also not convert into the solution. Now what is there? We have observed that whenever there is an acid mixed together to form a base, a reaction which is called neutralization reaction is occur together. And in this formula we can say that after reaction as a product salt and water is produced. This is only the lab activity of indicators are done. Whenever you will come to school, you can do it yourself. For the day, the lab activity is there. Thank you and have a nice day, students. Try to practice it.